Welcome, heroes, to my Stardew Valley 1.5 Let's Play series. I am about 30 episodes in, and I decided, you know what would be a good idea to make an episode 0 real fast, and kind of explain to you guys what my challenge is for this series. I have, actually, I'm gonna pop it up right here on the screen. And the goal of this challenge is a 25% perfection challenge. Now, yes, there is a perfection tracker from the Keys Walnut room that I will be doing, but there's also some personal challenges that I want to do and kind of get through myself. And they're kind of challenging, so it just kind of expands on the whole perfection challenge tracker that the Keys room has. So let's go ahead and jump into what the Keys Walnut Room Perfection Tracker looks like here. So, the first thing on the list here is to ship 15 of every crop and forage item. And that means there's 145 of those items. Now, that shouldn't be super difficult, but some of the crops aren't even available until year 2. So I honestly can't get any of those until then, obviously. Plus, kind of the first year here has been strictly me just trying to do as much, or make as much money as possible. So I probably won't worry about this very much until subsequent seasons. Again, it's not going to be a difficult challenge. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. And this one is build every teleport obelisk. And there's 4 total. There's the island farm, or the island obelisk. There's the mountain obelisk. There's a desert obelisk, and then there's a beach obelisk. Now, all of those cost about 500,000 gold apiece. And well, except for the beach. The beach one I think cost $1 million. So, but I mean, there's only 4 of them. So what is that? 2.5 million gold. That's not that big of a deal. Well, it is for a 25% profit. So, anyway, shouldn't be a huge deal. It's just in time I'll get that one. Here, let's look at the next one. Build a golden clock tower. Good lord, that one's gonna suck because that one's 10 million gold from the wizard. Again, that one shouldn't be difficult. It's just a matter of making money. The next one looks like complete all Adventurers Guild monster tasks. So the guild, like the house or the hut next to the mines, is the Adventurers Guild, and in there is a whole bunch of tasks that you can do, and those tasks are basically just you to kill a specific monster X amount of times. So I feel like that one's going to be an easy one too. It's just a matter of time. I'll be constantly going to the mines, and hopefully this time next season in the fall of year 2, I will be traversing the Skull Cavern quite significantly. So, yeah, once we get to that point, it's just monsters on end, so it's not going to be super difficult. Let's look at the next one, and it is reach max hearts with every villager. Now that one's going to suck, but also if you get max hearts with everybody, you don't have to worry about losing the hearts after a certain amount of time, because there is once you get to level 10, you don't have to worry about it because they max out and you're pretty much set on that one. So now part of my personal challenge, which I'll get to later, is going to be a little more challenging. That kind of pertains to this, but we'll get there in a second. The next one is reach level 10 in all skills. Now that one's super easy. Let me look here. As recording this, I'm a level 10, 8, 8, 8, and a 7. So that's not going to be hard. It's just a matter of time now. The next one is find all star drops in the game. That's 5 or 7 total. I'm already at 2. I think this one's going to be relatively simple. The next one should be cook every recipe. There's 80 of them. Now, I don't even have, at this point in recording, mind you, you're watching this probably before you watch the entire series, so this is irrelevant, but on episode 31, I still don't have a kitchen, and that's a Robin. You gotta go to Robin and build a kitchen in your house. But after that, it's just a matter of saving up some of the ingredients. And if I ship, or if I work on shipping all 15 of every crop, I will make sure to cook or grow 20 of every crop as opposed to 15. That way I can save 5 for ingredients for recipes. So that one shouldn't be difficult. It's just a matter of time as well. The next one is craft all items at least once. Ooh. So I put on a setting, and I'm gonna flip back real fast. Scroll down to advanced crafting information. If you have this box ticked, when you hover over an item like chest here, it'll show you in the little pop-up how many of those items you've crafted. In the bottom line there, it says number crafted 12. That's how I will determine if I've created something or not. So that one should not be difficult. If anything, it'll probably be like a fence or something like that I haven't created. So I'm not too worried about it. The only thing is I'll have to unlock all of the building or the craftable items, which I think should be relatively simple. You have to be friends with a couple of people to unlock some things, like the wild bait you get from... I think it's like heart level 6 with Linus to unlock that. So, but just like that, once you get 10 hearts for everybody, you should unlock everything, as well as get your level all the way to level 10 on all your skills. That should unlock everything too. So, I'm not worried about this one. This one will happen. I even have a little total here that I have to craft. There's 129 total that I have to craft. So. That way it's easier for me to keep track in case I am missing something. I can easily find what I'm missing and figure it out. So, not worried about that one. That one's easy. The next one is caught every fish, including legendary fish. Now, the perfection tracker doesn't count the legendary fish, but there's only 4 of them technically. I mean, there's more, but with the island expansion, right, 1.5 came out, and it added a couple of more legendary fish, but those are kind of more for quests, and you can't catch them without the quests, I don't think. So I added the 4 legendary fish here, but if you took those legendary fish out, there'd only be 59 fish total. So that one shouldn't be difficult. I'm going to catch a legendary fish on top of those, just, for the heck of it. But yeah, that one's not hard. The next one is... find all golden walnuts on Ginger Island. 130 total. Now, I haven't gone to Ginger Island yet in the Let's Play when I created this intro video, but I imagine it'd be fairly simple and straightforward, especially if you just follow a guide of where you can find all of them. So, I'm not worried about that one. And actually, that is the end of the Keys Walnut Room Perfection Tracker. So, we're going to go to my personal challenges. And the first one on the list is... marry every possible bachelor/bachelorette. There are 6 males and 6 females total. Yeah, I mean, I'll get to 10 hearts with everybody. I mean, bachelors and bachelorettes, you can max out at 8. And once you max them out at 8, they stay at 8 until you buy them a bouquet of flowers. And when you give that to them, you become their boyfriend, and they become your boyfriend or girlfriend. And then at that point, that's when you can... romance them to 10, then marry them, and then divorce them using the obelisk in the witch's hut in a later later episode. So that one's just going to be kind of time consuming. I am including Krobus on that list, but he doesn't. You can't marry him. He's just a roommate. So what I'm planning on doing is I plan on marrying through all the bachelors and bachelorettes. And then I'm going to go and make Krobus my roommate after I've married the last one. So it's just me and Krobus on the farm. Makes it easy and includes everybody that can be on your farm. So I think that would be a good way to end that one. The next one is to have 1 large coop full of golden chickens. Now, to get a golden chicken, you have to have the perfection tracker done. Keys Walnut Room perfection tracker. And once you get the 100% perfection on that tracker, the next witch event that shows up on your farm will turn an egg into a golden egg, of which you can then incubate and turn into a golden chicken. So that one shouldn't be difficult, but it might be time consuming, and since RNG is involved, it might be difficult for me to obtain just because I have to wait for that witch event. Let's see here. The next one is the Slime Rancher. So I found this YouTube video that kind of goes into in-depth of slime ranching. It's by a YouTuber named Brandigan BTW. And actually, I'll link his channel into the description. He goes in depth, and I love the way he kind of explains how slime ranching works and the kind of the mechanics behind it. So it's going to be a challenge for me, just because I don't think I'll be able to get to the amount of like the scale that he gets into. But I feel like if I put everything in like a slime house, I can try and get and farm down to a white slime. We'll see. If anything, I would like to have tiger farms or tiger slimes on my slime hutch. That way I can try and get slime, their slime eggs, which are like $8,000 a piece. So that might be worth it. But we'll see how that one turns out. I'm hopeful that it'll be good. But yeah, let's go to the next one here. And 50 million total gold earned. Oof, that's going to be rough, especially at the 25% challenge. So 25% of my profits, everything's cut down to 25%. Instead of making 100 gold, I'm making 25. So this honestly would have been a 200 million gold earned challenge, which, I mean, I've never gotten to that type of late game with Stardew Valley, so I feel like I can do it. It's just, it's going to be a challenge, and I'm going to have to, once I go through most of, getting all the crops done, I'm going to have to like really start up an ancient fruit empire or a star fruit empire, and then just go to town on on wine and a bunch of things. Who knows? I'll have to come up with a lot of ways to make a lot of money every day. But yeah, let's go to the next one here. Earn every in-game achievement. Oof. So, those are the little stars that you see on the collections page. There are 39 in total, and they range anywhere from earning gold to donating stuff to the museum to shipping crops, reaching 10 hearts with all your friends, completing help wanted quests. Like, there's a whole bunch of achievements, and I could list them in the description, but I think what I want to do with this one is just to kind of like play the game as normal, and then when it comes time to like actually look at finishing some of these personal challenges of mine, I'll put them up on the screen and show you like where am I at on all these and have a progress. And I think that would be good. There's a couple in there that are kind of difficult to get, but the majority of these achievements will be earned just by regular gameplay. So, not super difficult, but there's a couple of hidden achievements, like beat the Prairie King without dying, that I'm not looking forward to that one. So, we'll see. But yeah, going on to the next one. This is the last one of my challenge, and it is own all the hats. There are 93 total. There is one hat, as you see here. It says, except the panda hat. That one's only available in the TGP console, which is a console over in, I think, Japan or China, maybe, one of those two. That is basically it's exclusive to them. They're the only ones that can earn it. So, I will shoot for 93 instead of 94. And who knows, if I get them all, I might just cheat in the panda hat. That way I can complete the collection, because I'm kind of a completionist there, and I'm not really interested in going to China or Japan to finish the quests or the challenge. So, but anyway, those are the challenges that I have set forth for this Let's Play. I do hope you guys enjoy the Let's Play. There will be a lot of time lapses. My goal really is to kind of cut down and just show off the game and enjoy it. but also cut down kind of the grind with time lapses or jump cuts, like the morning duties. At first I painstakingly went through them with you guys, and then I turned it into let's speed it up, and then now I just jump cut, and it's like 4 hours of duties. It's the same duties. Like I'm going around watering my crops, I'm picking crops, I'm going to the crab pots, I'm doing everything. The mushroom cave. But yeah, I mean, once you see that 1,000 times, it's it's kind of boring. So the new strategy will be just to jump cut it, and then if I'm doing something that's kind of fun to watch in a time lapse, like going mining or fishing, I find that fun. I'll just time lapse those. I like the music that I put with them. So, but yeah, if you guys do enjoy this series, I love to hear your guys' comments and feedback if you guys have any. So when you get to an episode where you feel like you want to comment, just leave it and I'll respond. I tend to check it just about every time or every day, like around 11 or 10 at night, 10 11 at night. So if you guys do want to message me, I would love to hear from you guys. But also, if you do watch the series, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, I definitely plan on playing more content like this. I might actually introduce Stardew Valley with some mods. That would be kind of fun, I think. But I mean, the mods aren't going to be like super overpowered. There'll be a couple of mods that add content that I'm looking forward to. But that'll be a different Let's Play. That'll be an actual modded Let's Play. And I think at that point I'll be able to play with Hero and maybe even Paige. So we'll have all three of us playing some Stardew Valley, which would be awesome. But yeah, on that note, I do appreciate you guys checking out the series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You take care.